Hi, my name is Hannah Wilder, and today I'll be talking to you about a controversial issue you've probably all heard about, the legalization of marijuana. I appreciate your willingness to listen regardless of your personal viewpoint on the matter. About 1 million people in this country go to jail every year due to marijuana-related crimes. This type of crime could include possession, intent to distribute, driving under the influence of marijuana, and more. I start out by saying this because these incarcerations cost our government a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, consider that according to the Department of Justice Bureau, the U.S. government spends roughly $1 billion each year to keep marijuana-related drug users in jail. So each prisoner costs our government about $24,000 each year, which is a lot. $24,000 is more than many people make working honest livings in daily life, and it could be used to drastically improve our country and the lives of the people that live here. In my opinion, it's absolutely ludicrous that our government hasn't already legalized marijuana for that reason alone. Speaking of honest working folk, considering that they aren't costing the government any money and are in fact contributing and paying taxes, shouldn't they be able to come home from work, drink a glass of wine, and light a joint without fearing being arrested? I believe they should. Those kinds of people should be the least of our government's concern. When I think about crimes like murder, manslaughter, assault, rape, abuse, and more, I am convinced that those are the crimes people should continue to be jailed for. These crimes involve one person hurting another, and hurting others is one of the most shameful acts a person could commit. To me, smoking weed harms, if anyone, oneself. If we are allowed to become obese and suffer from diabetes and heart diseases, smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol, and even drive cars, we should be able to smoke marijuana. So many aspects of our daily life in this country could be considered harmful to our health. We are already one of the unhealthiest countries in the world. I think we have the need to focus on many, much more highly worrisome health concerns than the recreational consumption of marijuana. Over the years, I've read competing research and watched television programs that either suggest marijuana is harmful, beneficial, or a combination of the two. It's hard for me to make a definitive decision on whether physically marijuana is bad for a person. Regardless, it seems logical to me that it can't be more harmful than long-term cigarette, caffeine, and alcohol use. I've seen people dying from smoking too many cigarettes, and I've known people to die or get alcohol poisoning from consuming too much alcohol. I've never known anyone to get sick or die from smoking marijuana. In fact, it's virtually impossible to overdose from THC, and there has in fact only been one person in the entire world that has ever died because he smoked too much marijuana. THC, as you all know, is the compound in marijuana plants that causes the user to get high. Pop culture has shown us that stoners are lazy, goofy, funny, slow, and prone to mistakes. From personal experience with friends who smoke marijuana, the people that are lazy to begin with experience procrastination tendencies more than the people who were go-getters before they ever smoked. I know people who, according to society's definition of success, maintain a good standing in their lives, even with their recreational marijuana smoking. We live in a country where the importance of personal liberties is literally our foundation, and marijuana usage should be a personal choice. While it sometimes can be harmful to certain individuals, it affects everyone differently. It certainly isn't a menacing drug like heroin or meth, but a mild depressant that can be harmful to some while being beneficial to others. However, just like fast food, alcohol, nicotine, or caffeine, it's a choice we should all be able to make independently of the law. Everyone knows certain states have decriminalized marijuana, and 16 states actually offer medical marijuana to those with a doctor-prescribed card. While many people have prescriptions to weed and are probably not in a position to receive it medically, i.e. they just want to smoke as much as they want legally, others suffering from diseases like glaucoma, cancer, and other illnesses rely on marijuana to deal with pain. I believe it is almost criminal to deprive someone of anything that could ease their pain without having to use potentially addicting narcotics, just because they reside in a state where it's unavailable and illegal. William F. Buckley says, "Even if one takes every reefer madness allegation of the prohibitionists at face value, marijuana prohibition has done far more harm to far more people than marijuana ever could." Another aspect of the legalization of marijuana that is highly relevant to this issue is the production of hemp to be used for thousands of environmentally friendly products in the U.S. We currently are only able to import the product from other countries, such as Mexico and China. According to a study done by the University of Cambridge, hemp products are substitutes for wood fibers, such as rayon, as well as being eco-sensitive. Hemp improves soil fertility and is a durable rotation crop that is adaptable to most climates. Hemp's cultivation requires little or no pesticides and herbicides, particularly when grown on smaller plots. It has the same appearance, growth, and processing as another best fiber, linen. This product, which is drastically more environmentally friendly to produce than the mass-produced product cotton, should be legalized for cultivation without a doubt. Whether the government doesn't legalize marijuana because they are fearful of what could happen if they did, because they worry it won't be monetarily beneficial to them, or if the negative stigma of marijuana has been imprinted in their minds since childhood, if they took steps to at least decriminalize it countrywide, many lives would be improved. Not only would people facing serious illnesses be able to access it more easily, but the money saved due to offenders not being incarcerated could be used for the greater good of our country and others worldwide. Further, if the government moved to legalize marijuana, they could impose a tax on it. Although it's unlikely the government's involvement in instituting safe and healthy weed production would halt all black market marijuana dealing, it is still a way to not only profit from its sale, but to help people receive marijuana and hemp products legally, that are unharmed by any toxins or have been altered in a detriment manner. The reasons to legalize marijuana are limitless, and the reasons why it is still illegal are outdated. I want every parent to properly educate their children about marijuana and not just stop after they feel they have properly scared their kids away from it. We should not aim to scare people, we should aim to inform them. Facts about the issue are widely available on both sides, and every side should be exposed. After our citizens have been properly schooled, it's up to them to decide. This is a republic, after all. However, once this is favorably resolved, we can continue working towards other, much more pressing issues of public health, environmental health, and practical uses for our tax dollars. Thank you.